Hi guys, you're welcome to the Champions League final preview. With me in the studio here we have Selasi from Sahara Football and we have Milano from Milano Creations. This show is brought to you by Richie Rich Gummies, Doman Foods, Georg, Imesco Drinks, Novartis, DFWI, suppliers of Egger, Wood, and executive produced by Branson Marketing. Gentlemen, you're welcome.
Thank you.
This weekend promises to be exciting.
Yeah.
We are all heading to Portugal. Estádio do Dragão. Alright, so come this weekend we have Champions League final between Manchester City and Chelsea. This is the same usual Manchester versus London.
Yes.
And Manchester is always red and blue, you know. Manchester is always red, actually. But in this time,
in recent times, the blue moon
is blue. And London is red.
Because the red one, they take blue from off finish. So.
London, yeah, it's white.
London is always blue. We have been blue for like almost more than 15 years running. Yes. So.
We talk about long sleeves. Alright, Charlie guys, you're welcome. Alright, so Manchester City. I kick Gundogan. Top player. And he's back from injury. Don't you think it's going to cause problems for the Chelsea midfield?
Okay, so Chelsea versus Manchester. Yes, Chelsea versus Manchester City. I for one feel that this game will be really interesting. Since Thomas Tuchel took over from Frank Lampard, he's been on an amazing run with Chelsea, especially in the Champions League. The Premier League, he has been good, but some games he has been lacking in, but they have been great, really, since he took over, and he has given Chelsea secure top 4 for them. So going into the final, we want to make amends for losing.
The top 4.
It wasn't. Yes, but they did their part. Yes, and then they needed favors from other corners from London neighbors, so they have to thank Tottenham.
We read that it's that's
so,
for you.
This final, it's going to be interesting because I, for one, in the FA Cup final, I tipped Chelsea to win. But when I saw their lineup and I saw Kepa in post, immediately I said no. They are going to lose. Because Kepa has a funny way of losing games when he's playing. Let me land. I'm not attacking Kepa or anything. I'm not attacking him. But his problem is taking shots from long range. And a lot of players have noticed that Tielemans hardly shoots from that far out, but he decided to. He said, "Oh,
Tielemans he do that most often."
No. He saw a man leader.
There are few players of Tielemans caliber that do that most often in games. This guy.
Relax. If you look at the stats, he supports. Kepa has faced close to 19 shots, and I think more than 60% of that he has conceded. So what does that tell you?
Like last season, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
what does that tell you? Yes.
But last season it wasn't like that.
Oh yeah, when he came fresh, he was doing well.
It wasn't like that.
He was doing well, but something changed.
And then when he came, he was saying all those long range shots.
Don't you think he lost confidence at the point?
At the point he was confident.
Yeah,
it was an issue. He was battling with family issues, and then he started, like losing form on the pitch, and then it translated to that. But it doesn't mean that the game against Leicester, Tielemans knew that yes, you could make a case for my but what I'm saying is
his argument
that Tielemans didn't try the shot because he was keeper in the post.
No, he didn't try. He actually shot.
No, he didn't shoot because he was keeper in the post.
Okay.
He did because he had a lot of space to do that.
No. Yes, his argument. His argument is that Kepa is known for actually conceding long range shots.
I'm not here to defend keeper, alright. Okay. But I'm just here to also, if we are stating fact, I want to state fact. I say this on table that it wasn't like keeper was in the post for us to lose. And then Tielemans threw that shot because it was
playing in the final. You should play your best.
Kepa brought us to the final. He kept 5 clean sheets from the group stage to the final. So who he is going to catch in the final? Would it be fair if I put Mendy in the final because Mendy is what is our number one? No, keeper brought us to the final from day one. From day one. From day one. Keeper was he started the FA Cup games, he started the League Cup games, and then he brought us to the finals. Right from day one, he kept 5 clean sheets.
So in your opinion, he's been superb?
He was superb. Look at the number of games he's been in the post.
For real right now.
Yes, Kepa. Do you know the number of saves?
I think
Against Bensley, against Sheffield United, he made crucial saves. If not for that, we wouldn't have been in the finals.
He listening to yourself.
For real.
Listen to those are teams that you're mentioning.
Those were the games.
They expect you to
Those
know better.
those were the games.
But in the final,
those were the games that we won. We found it hard. Like I'm coming. Those were the games that we struggled to even win. You understand? Those were the games against Sheffield. Those were the games we even struggled to win. And then, had it not been for Kepa's intervention, we would have lost those games. Because he saved so many crucial balls. You understand? And
then that speaks so poorly of him.
No, I'm coming. Again, against City, the semi-final, he was the one in the post.
Okay.
And then we really conceded. So what are you going to say about that one too? Would you say that Kepa was bad? No, we won the semi-finals against City, a City side we were facing in the Champions League.
So why didn't you win the finals?
What? What did you say?
Why didn't you win the finals?
Why did we I think we gave too many space for the Leicester for Tillemans to take that shot.
You could have equalized.
We did consider one was offside, and then I think
was it wrong decision?
No, it was the right one. So we don't put all the blame or don't put fingers at keeper alone, but keeper in
the final.
Keeper did nothing.
Side.
But keeper hasn't been bad this season.
So
like I said, I know
in the final, if Kepa and environment are fit, who would you pick if you were to choose?
In an FA Cup,
no,
Kepa had
no, that's Kepa.
No, you can't put it like that. Honestly, you can't.
Because you know you remember that's why you
can't put it like that.
Kepa and Mendy.
The champion like Mendy has won the final.
No, we are not asking you. They're only asking you to choose between the two.
And choose between the two.
Yes.
Who is it?
On any day. Who are you going to pick?
On any day.
Yes.
On any day. Right now, on any day I'll choose Mendy.
Alright,
right now.
So guys, City has Joao Cancelo coming back from suspension. He has Gundogan coming back from injury. And these two players have been exceptional for the team as well. I think coming into this game, Pep has a full half.
Yeah, unlike Chelsea. When we don't even know if Kante is going to make the squad, we don't even know if Mendy is going to make the squad, and then it's going to be a headache for Tuchel because he has been with these players throughout and getting to such a crucial moment, he's going to lose them. We are just all hoping that Kante and Mendy are fit for the game, but I feel if they shouldn't just force any player to be on the pitch. If a player is not 100% fit, to just play, because that is why we went for squad depth. That is why we bought players, double players in in every single position. So if one player is lacking, if one player is not available, they shouldn't just rush like. And that's the same thing they did with Kante in the Europa League final, and then after that he was having a lot of problems.
Is it fair to say that since Titi has beaten Pep in his last two outings, probably this could be a time?
Yeah. So if anyone or if any manager, I'm going to ban my last minus on him. Learning from their mistakes is Pep Guardiola. I think he's a manager who is dynamic enough. He can learn from his mistake from the 2 games. And in those 2 games, if you watch closely, City did not play at full strength in terms of players. Yeah, I know, but
City has a standard. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
City did not play with
their Chelsea didn't play their full strength too.
I understand. Let me those 2 games, City didn't play with their full squad, and also Pep Guardiola, I think, sometimes overthinks these games. Sometimes playing against Chelsea in the semi-final, and also wastefulness from players like Raheem Sterling. Chelsea were clinical.
Exactly.
They were clinical in the semi-final of the FA Cup. In the Premier League game, I was really surprised by that scoreline. If Aguero had scored that goal, not trying to be fancy with the Panenka, I don't think Chelsea would have seen a way back into that game. It would have been 2-0, and probably they would have been demoralized.
It's football.
Yes.
Exactly.
So Aguero indirectly gave them a way back. But I think this final City are full
You
strength.
know, Pep is well known for losing finals easily.
Yes,
Especially
but I don't trust statistics like that. The stats are there to be broken. There's a first time for everything. So that is not even something I would do.
Well, this also promises to be interesting, considering the fact that both teams have invested hugely into their squad this season. The investment is like, wow. If you see the players at City's disposal and that
Chelsea's Timo Werner has been wasteful. To think that Jorginho is their highest goal scorer. After they bought Hakim Ziyech, Kai Havertz,
and
7 goals, 7 penalties. So Chelsea, if they'll win this game, I'm going to say, please don't interrupt. I'm going to say, if they'll win this game, it depends on their starting lineup. And should I see Kepa in the starting lineup, which is more than likely to happen, I think Manchester City will win it.
Well, I'm not going to dispute your opinion, alright?
Yeah.
Because everybody has his line and opinion. Well, but I think that finals change perception in the minds of players. Finals change a lot of people. Look, let me just do a record. When Chelsea was going to play Bayern Munich into UCL finals, all the odds were against Chelsea. And it's not like I'm going to say the players we had at that time, they were players that fight individually. We don't have those players right now, but what I'm just trying to build a point in the sense that they realized that they can't beat Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
They knew Bayern was in so much form that they can't even stand them. Because when you listen to Drogba, listen to Lampard, check, if it's John Matter, they will tell you, see, we had a meeting and then we knew that Bayern was so much in form, we can't stand them. But it will take that fighting spirit, that's belief that, yo, we can do it. If these boys cultivate that feeling, they could cultivate that, like perception about this match and not overthink it too much. I think at the end of the day, it's not going to be an easy fight for City. Because and then somebody will say you can't beat Pep twice. This is football.
That's nonsense.
This is football, and Pep doesn't lose finals. This is football. Anything can happen.
Yeah, anything.
Tuchel has proved twice that he can beat Pep. You make a point that Pep didn't play his full strength, but at the end, getting to the latter part of the game, he brought in all his players involved. It was only KD that was missing. He brought in Gundogan, he brought in Foden. Those players are like the outstanding players, and I think Foden for me is the best young player this season in the EPL. Maybe among this amount, but of course, you can't dispute that. He's not his promise amount.
He's been rejuvenated.
So I think it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a nice game because both of them are tactical, and let's see what happens. But I think I just pray Kante can win this game though.
Okay. So your prediction?
If Kante messes up, then it is short.
Individually, I think both teams have chances because we have outstanding players. Talk of City, talk of KDB, Gundogan, Aguero, Fernandinho, Walker. The Walker has been an unsung hero in City squad. He's been exceptional. Talk of Diaz, maybe Diaz has been top.
Player of the year from this season.
Yeah, they really have a good goalkeeper. They have a solid Anderson, very, very good goalkeeper. Come to Chelsea, talk of the likes of Mount, Pulisic, Ziyech,
Rudiger has been like
rejuvenated,
outstanding, and I think Thiago Silva has shown what he can do since he arrived. I think Reece James, our skipper, is a bit faulty at times, but see that the
he's been some way scoring off.
Where is Marcos Alonso?
He's not going to start this game. He need Chilwell on the park.
Then Chilwell is way better. That's another mistake he just made in the It was even a bigger mistake than the Kepa one.
I mean,
Chilwell was your best.
Because when he came in, he was the one that got the goal that was ruled offside.
Yeah, actually.
I mean, he knows this Leicester team. He knew this Leicester team. He knows how they operate. He knows how to stop them. Why don't play him and play Alonso? You understand? So it's done and dusted. We are looking forward to this weekend, and we hope we can
prediction?
I actually had Chelsea also because if you follow my comments, I first had Chelsea as they were going to win. I just knew Chelsea were going to win this. But looking at their injuries, so
the squad
available, possibility of Kante not playing, possibility of Mendy not playing.
But I think Kante hasn't played the last 2 games because probably
they are reserving.
They are trying because he didn't really get injured. All he said was he felt his
he felt something.
Yes, he felt something in the hamstring, so he should be taken off as precautionary. So hopefully.
Tuchel and the boys will work for Kante to play.
No. But I think what I'm scared of, if they go and do those, give him those injections,
that's
going to be another problem next season, and you won't be seeing the Kante like
you know him to be. So before that,
I feel this is a big game, alright. But we have Billy Gilmore. If he can play, you see, people think the game is too big for him. But I think this is the boy that we have tried.
This is someone who tried against City.
Yeah, this is the guy that we have tried in big games, and he has proven that I can be up for it. And I was telling some friends yesterday that 2 days ago that if Kante don't play, and even if you lose out on Kovacic or Jorginho, play Billy Gilmore. And they were like, you want to play Billy Gilmore against against KT? I was like, you guys, you like underrating players too much. But this Billy Gilmore guy has been up there. He's always, whenever he's called upon on the pitch, he does his job perfectly.
He's good.
Alright, so your final predictions?
Yes.
Is it going to be a one-off win, extra time penalties?
No, it will end in 90 minutes. And I think if these injuries hold, my own is subject to team sheets because when I look at the team sheets, I can.
It's all about keeper.
Yeah.
It's not about keeper. It's not about keeper. It's not about keeper. So I still don't get it.
If I look at team sheets, then I can confidently talk. But right now, with the information I have, it's going to be a City win.
Okay.
Yeah. So what do you think?
For me, I will sit there and tell you City is going to win this game. Chelsea is winning this time. We are bringing it home for the second time.
Okay.
All right. For the second
in
time.
90 minutes.
If I go to penalties, it could be 90 minutes. We go to penalty, go to extra time. I don't think there's extra time, right? Is it?
There is extra time.
It could go to extra time, go to penalties. But whichever ways, we are winning this.
Alright, so your predicted 11 for Chelsea?
If Mendy is out, Kepa of course, Kepa, I think Caesar should be drawn.
Okay.
I think
Reece James.
Reece James should start this game.
You trust Reece James?
That guy has been solid this season, and he's been a used player.
Wow.
He's been the most used player at Tuchel. Yes, Reece James has been solid this season, for real. He's been solid, very, very solid. And of course, Rudiger, Thiago Silva, Ben Chilwell.
Don't make Alonso mistake.
Kante. I think Kante and Kovacic should start this. If Kante is fit, Kante and Kovacic should start this. If he's not, then I think Jorginho, Kovacic, or Kovacic, Billy Gilmore, Mason Mount. And then I'm thinking Havertz will start in this game. Havertz should start this game. No, Werner has missed a whole lot of big chances, but he's still our leading goal scorer. He's still our player leading in terms of goals and assists this season. He has 12 goals. He has 12 goals. I mean, all across the I mean, Werner has 12 goals, 14 assists this season. Across the competition. All competitions. Werner has 12 goals. He has second in the Premier League. 12 goals, 14 assists across all season, across the season. Alright. So though he has missed a whole lot of big chances, and then when he didn't up, he mostly lacking behind that. I think if Werner operates from Tuchel have this position and say Werner plays between 10 and 9. I think so. Maybe Havertz or Werner Pulisic or Havertz, Ziyech, Pulisic.
Alright. So that's it. Man City.
Edison, most obviously, and Cancelo will be a right back. Cancelo, left back, and Zinchenko. I trust him more than I trust Mendy. In the center, Diaz.
Because of us.
Yes.
We don't see background. I
Ground.
don't think we just hasn't been good this season. Because it's like when I mentioned with James, you were like,
He's pro sometimes.
I think sometimes
he has been solid defensively. Going,
The other option, I'll take Miss James.
the only time Miss James messes up is when he's going forward. You see, his last balls, his final balls are so small. But defensively, he's been solid.
So, Kevin De Bruyne will be in midfield, and I'll also go for Rodri.
Okay.
I think number one, I don't know if he will start back. I'll go for Rodri. I want solidity. Because Chelsea might take advantage of that. So, up front, I would wish for Sergio Aguero to start. But I know Gabriel Jesus will be starting. Raheem Sterling.
Maybe that's Raheem should start.
But you have no room for
Mahrez.
in your team.
No, I said Ruben Diaz and Stones.
Raheem Sterling should start for us. You like that?
So it will be Diaz starting with Kovacic starting.
Kovacic, he's just dribbling them around like that.
Alright guys, this is the end of our Champions League preview. With me here is Selasi from Sahara Football and Milano from Milano Creations. My name is Shrek. We'll meet you after the finals. Enjoy the game tomorrow evening.
When Chelsea wins.
Catch you later guys.